An order of merit, a public display of honoring a special individual by the state, king, organization, or in our case, an emperor, for the merits in certain field of action. Sometimes that action would just involve being born to a distinguished family. Order of the Iron Crown was established by Napoleon Bonaparte in 1805 when he was crowned King of Italy in Milan. He was crowned with old Langobard crown, the so-called Iron Crown. Napoleon abdicated on April 11, 1814, officially ending the order established 9 years before. In 1815, Lombardy and Venice, lands that were part of the Kingdom of Italy, were given to Habsburg monarchy. The Habsburg Emperor, Francis I, to mark this event, brought back the order, 1st of January 1816, as an Austrian imperial order. The Iron Crown was made for Langobard Queen Theodolinde. According to legend, material from the iron nail used to crucify Jesus Christ was used in the making of the crown. It was made of 6 golden plates in a circular shape around the iron baseline, therefore Iron Crown. On the outside, it was decorated by gemstones. After Theodolinde's death in 1628, the crown was given to cathedral in Monza, where it is still placed. In 1774, Holy Roman Emperor Karl the Great used the same crown to crown himself the King of Lombardy. Over 1,000 years later, Napoleon decided to emulate Karl the Great and use the crown again, maybe to get legitimacy as a new king of Italy, maybe for the prestige or just personal vanity. But anyways, Napoleon's Kingdom of Italy was made of Lombardy, Venice, the Duchy of Modena, part of Papal State, little bit of Kingdom of Sardinia, South Tyrol, and part of eastern coast of Adriatic Sea. With Napoleon's abdication in 1814, the Kingdom of Italy was no more. After his final comeback tour in 1815, the Allies decided to split the newly acquired territory. With the new treaty, Habsburg monarchy was given Venice and Lombardy. To mark the event, Emperor Francis brought back Napoleon's order, but renamed it as the Austrian Imperial Order. Two interesting things about this order. First, all the participants who were granted this honor were also given a statute book, which also described unexpected behavior from them. First, they were all being granted an honor of being a knight of this order. The knights, however, were categorized into 3 tiers, with first tier being the highest honor. The number of knights were limited to 100. They could use the sigil of the order in their coat of arms, but after passing of the knight, the chain, the badge, and the statute book was to be returned to the order. The interesting thing about this order is that it was based on the Iron Crown, on which Francis thought he had legitimacy to, being the King of Venice and Lombardy. But in the 1860s, Venice, Lombardy were lost to Kingdom of Italy in Italian War of Independence, and this order was still used long after, until the final collapse of the empire in 1918. So an order based of a crown of a kingdom that was no longer in their possession was still being used and even expanded later on.